So there are some universal truths in the world. I mean, there really are. And we want to look at what Lao Tzu had to say, an ancient Chinese Taoist. And this is it. I think this is very profound. The truth is not always beautiful. Not always beautiful. Nor beautiful words the truth. And oftentimes, and keep that up, you all, oftentimes, especially in this cult-like society we live in today, it is hard for folks to accept that there are some universal truths. And those universal truths might not always be beautiful. They might not always be scintillating to hear. They might be some hard truths. And we've talked about a lot of hard truths on this show today. And some people got a whole bunch of beautiful words and they really not saying a whole lot. They don't go deep. Those words mean nothing, but they get away with it. So you know what, Wise, I just thought, some ancient Chinese Taoists, let us vibe right now with this was important because people forget that. And some people are highly offended when you are telling the truth, when it's not beautiful,
100%. The truth always comes to light, and yes, we may not always be ready to receive the message and the light of truth, but it's gonna shine on our asses anyway. So we might as well just learn to accept it.
Yes, it is going to shine brightly. And I think also what is so important about what he had to say, that the truth is not always beautiful, really meaning that we're gonna have to face some hard times. The truth, some truths that we can talk about right now in this moment, based on some of the things we talked about on the show today, that millions of people are gonna be kicked off of Medicaid. The poorest and most vulnerable people, Wise, as you laid out, who need that health care. That is a truth, and that truth is not beautiful. The truth that corporate interests control most of the public policy that becomes law in this country is not beautiful, but it is in fact true. The truth of the matter is that we, the people in this country, we don't have to accept things as they are. We have to recognize things as they are, but we don't have to accept them as they are. And please, for the love of God, do not get seduced by beautiful words. There are people who will talk a good game, but there is no substance behind it. We must have courage enough to accept truth, even when it is not pretty. But guess what? You know what the beautiful thing is? Because there are some beautiful things to this. We can change things. We can make a better United States of America. We can, in fact, make a better world. But we do have to have the courage enough to accept the fact that the truth is not always beautiful. And beautiful words without some substance behind them just don't cut it.